Start talking about it as a knowledge claim, you're simply summarizing what you've done in the records to make a case for our author believes this to be true, and this is the evidence. Make sense?
Okay. Thank you.
Does high school reform curtail dropouts? And the author we're reading right now says no.
Okay.
And he's pushing for the elimination of middle school and kind of this two-part system in which we don't have age segregation and young people are with young people, but also we don't separate the prime ages of people where they grow the most, which is the middle school years, and we put them with high school and older people. And he wants to cut it off at 10th grade and begin an early college program or some kind of apprenticeships for
vocational training.
Yeah, vocational schools.
Okay.
All these kind of things.
Right.
That way people can go into the field that they're interested in. If they're interested in college, then they can enter college. If not, then they can go into a particular vocation in which they find an interest.
Right. What you're saying is that, and then you write value claim, and then what we're doing is we should eliminate high school because it's not doing what we want it to do.
Okay.
Waste.
Key concepts are the bubbles you've got.
Information school,
Yeah.
apprenticeship, early college programs, and vocational.
Okay, and then what you're saying is we are making a visual diagram that we're going to use to summarize the article and then decide what the value claim is at the end.
Exactly.
Good work. Yeah, you're doing good work. That should solve that problem. And then you just look at it visually to make sure that you've got the pieces working for you. And then those statements are the principles that you're then going to use to support your argument about knowledge claims and value claims on the right side of the V.
Okay. It's such a redundant article.
And where do you lean philosophically?
Existentialist and progressive.
Okay, and what does this author seem to be saying to you?
Well, they're trying to say that current high school reform is working to curtail dropouts, but I'm really not convinced.
They don't have that much proof
at all.
All right.
Concepts in our in level month's essay, but because through these concepts we now come up with these certain principles, which are school computers lead to passive learning, which leads out hands-on experience. Computers also lead to ambiguity, which, along with passive learning, stifles creativity, leading to meaningless inference. This corresponds with the quote that Monk gave on page 319 when he says, "The consumption and manipulation of symbolic, abstract information ignores the child's primary education needs to make meaning out of experience." In addition, school computers require constant adaptation to the new technology, which shifts our values toward a dominant attitude, which Monk describes as our attempts to use powerful machines to accelerate or remediate learning are a part of a pattern that sacrifices the growth of our children's inner resources and deep connectedness to community for the ability to extend their power outward into the world. Through these records and principles, we came up with the knowledge claim that Monk seems to be purporting, that computers neglect the most important aspects of education, meaning the meaningful experience and the ability to think critically. In addition, the value claims that we came through this essay was that we should train our children in ethics and morality so that they do not exploit the power technology possesses, not only to hurt other individuals, but to put too much control over our environment. Through these value and knowledge claims, we come up with the theory that because computers result in meaningless inference and a dominant attitude towards our environment, they have a negative impact on education.